now, we have three 3-minute rounds of Muay Thai, contested at 142 pounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, training out of Team Medizatu and Team Nasser K. With a fight record of 51 wins and 11 losses, an 82% win rate. Representing Belarus and France, Antar Kacem. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, training out of Daodenmuaythai, with a fight record of 73 wins and 28 losses, a 72% win rate. Representing Thailand, Krisana!
Okay, fighters, come in. Thank you. Come on. Okay, listen to my command at all times. Protect yourself all times. Have a good, clean fight. Touch gloves, back to your corners.
Established fighters, up-and-comers who want to win a shot at the highest levels in the world in that flagship one. You need to showcase dominance. Antar Kacem could call a veteran here on One Friday Fights, taking on Krisana, looking to take his winning streak to 2 in a row.
Kacem already putting the pressure on with his hands. That left hand to the body narrowly missing, but once that thing finds a home, it is a devastating blow, but a big kick return from Krisana. Huge power in that right leg.
Krisana just effortlessly throwing that right high kick, connecting on the hand of Kacem. Again, there you see it, just relentlessly throwing it, checking the kick of Kacem. Oh, his fists are flying in the pocket.
Krisana so smooth, already utilizing feints here, countering with the elbow in close. Patient, composed, but don't let that fool you that he stays loose and it allows him to react quickly.
Heavy leg kick from Krisana as he takes jabs to the face from Kacem. Crisp boxing combinations from Kacem so far.
Kacem doing a great job there as Krisana moving into that close range, pushing off, just creating more room. It's simple, but sometimes difficult to do. Pushing off, creating room for his hands to keep firing.
Krisana does not want to take too many of those shots to the face from Kacem. Just chopping the leg down is Kacem. Trying to find an opening for his boxing combinations. Krisana is just so tough. Often we see he's only had one fight so far here on One Friday Fights. It might not be enough for Kacem to figure out some kind of solid game plan, sticking to his game plan, which he believes in his hands. Whereas Krisana has had an opportunity to see Kacem 7 times already here on One Friday Fights.
Ooh, nice left hand there from Kacem. Krisana got a little wild earlier with his right hand. He doesn't need to trade with the hands, but select the weapons carefully on the outside, the kicks, then work his way inside the punching range with the elbows and the knees. Kacem slick and doing a great job of sticking to the low kick.
Nice slip and a rip there from Krisana. Kacem just barely moving out the way on that counter. Oh, now starting to understand the timing off of the kick of Krisana. Big body shot there from Kacem, following up with an elbow up top. Starting to look confident there as the first round ends. Bit of a feeling out process, but both of these fighters were throwing bombs in there, trying to end each other early in the first round.
It seemed like at one moment Krisana got baited into trying to exchange with his hands, which is not a great idea with Antar Kacem. If Antar can keep doing that, keep getting Krisana to move into that punching range, he can be very effective. Here Krisana taking the kick high on the guard, getting the respect of Antar Kacem. But Kacem so slick at that middle range with those punching combinations, has the footwork to control the distance. Krisana in this second round.
Thank you.
I'd like to see him establish some more of those Muay Thai weapons, the elbows, the knees, and the mid-kick.
You can showcase consistent dominance in one Friday fights. You can earn your way to one championship. Highest pinnacle of martial arts on the planet. Antar Kacem, confident in his skills coming off a KO victory on Conquai, earning him the bonus. Looking to take his winning streak to 3 in a row.
Kacem said that he worked on the clinch, wanted to be more comfortable, more confident in that position. Not that he wants to spend a lot of time there, but if he goes there, confident that he can control the position.
It appears that Kacem seems to have the speed advantage so far, Brian. What does Krisana need to do to deal with that speed of Kacem?
Krisana catching the kick there, firing back. Great techniques there. Working into that elbow range now, plowing forward more and more. Kacem has the footwork, looking to control the distance, but Krisana doing a great job of catching the kick and using that moment to fire back. Krisana fighting, bringing the right hand on the inside, the left over the top, wanting to break the posture of Kacem. A nice front kick. And a jab, and Kacem as an answer.
Krisana is taking heavy damage every time he throws those leg kicks. Kacem seems to have an answer every time. Swinging with the boxing. This clinch work is rolling right now for both of these fighters. Big knees to the midsection from Krisana as the referee separates them.
Antar Kacem doing a great job of holding his own in the clinch. Krisana fighting for that top position, wanting to break the posture, but so far unable to do so. Here, the hand across the face. Nasty tactics in the clinch, a front kick from Krisana. Kacem was active off his back foot earlier, but Krisana able now to apply more pressure in the clinch, taking away some of this footwork that Kacem was using to set up his counter shots.
You may see a turn in the tide here for Krisana. So far, Kacem has been very controlling almost the pace of this fight as well, with his very accurate and fast boxing combinations. But you can see the midsection of Kacem starting to red up from the knees of Krisana.
Krisana starting to chip away in the clinch here. A trickle of blood from his forehead. Driving forward up. Antar Kacem with some nice head movement there at the end. But probably not so much the round that he wanted. Not able to get his punches off nearly as much as he did in the first. Krisana utilizing the pressure, the front kick and the clinch to chip away slowly to gain momentum there in the second. Here doing a great job of catching kicks, firing back with a beautiful high kick and an elbow there. Kacem with the jab and the low kick to answer. Here though, his combination shut down by the front kick, the beautiful front kick from Krisana. That left hand to the body from Antar Kacem, narrowly missing. Great back and forth, but Krisana able to regain momentum in that round. Coming into a very good position here in the third. Krisana setting himself up to keep chipping away in the clinch. Antar Kacem gonna have to get back on his bicycle and adapt to the pressure, the new pressure coming from Krisana.
Okay, ready.
This is the world's largest martial arts platform, and winning convincingly give these athletes the greatest opportunity. Both of these warriors looking to extend on their winning streaks. As it has been a grueling match so far, every time in the clinch, Krisana just firing off knees to the midsection of Kacem.
And again, eating up that space, taking away Kacem's ability to use his footwork to counterpunch, picking his timing beautifully to leap into the clinch, to work his way inside. Kacem gonna need to pop the jab or the front kick, pick some angles, but so hard to do against such a strong, physically dominant fighter in the clinch like Krisana.
He's just so strong and dominant with that tape. Every time he comes in to the clinching, just pushes forward relentlessly now. He is trying to make us aware that weight and pressure. Maybe he sees something that we don't right now.
Antar Kacem looking to answer back with knees of his own, but you can see the redness on his midsection from the front kicks and the knees of Krisana. A punch perhaps getting through. Krisana undeterred though as he drives into the clinch.
Big shot there over the top from Kacem. As he keeps firing, trying to land shots in the pocket. Big clip over there, over the ear from Kacem on Krisana. Staying true to his game plan is Kacem. Very disciplined in his approach. Firing big shots now. 1 minute left in this third and final round. And Kacem is opting to fight fire with fire here. Oh, as Krisana swings and misses as well.
Kacem wanting to bait him in here so he can fire counter shots off the back foot. Krisana, though, smart, though, not taking the bait, picking his moments, getting back in on the clinch, breaking the posture of Kacem here, looking for more knees. Complaining about an eye poke there, unintentional. The fight starts again. 40 seconds to go, Achilles.
Catching the kick, returning fire. That tape for Krisana has been money all fight long. But Kacem staying calm and composed in the pocket. Wanting more, 20 seconds left.
Kacem looking to goad Krisana into an exchange with the hands. Krisana keeping his distance, utilizing his kicks, the front kick. Kacem moving forward behind the jab and the right hand. His guard completely low. The final bell rings. Strategic battle between these two Achilles.
That was very high-level Muay Thai from both of these fighters.
Let's take another look back. Krisana here, perhaps looking for a sweep, throwing some knees. Kacem doing a great job too, firing some knees back in the clinch. Here, a jab for Krisana landing. Kacem saying, bring it on, brother. Beautiful knee there from Krisana. Krisana utilizing the clinch more and more in the second and in the third to shut down the counter-punching of Antar Kacem.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 calls this contest in favor of Kacem. Judge number 2 calls this contest in favor of Krisana. And judge number 3 calls this contest in favor of your winner by split decision, Antar Kacem!
Well-deserved and fought victory for Antar Kacem as he takes his winning streak to 3 in a row over a tough opponent in the co-main event.